in the annals of indoor pro soccer in the United States, the MISL, the Major Indoor Soccer League, is the marquee league. It's been around off and on, but mostly on since 1978. So you have the strength of the USL, the United Soccer League, with their back office, with the umbrella leagues they have underneath the umbrella. The Rhinos, of course, play in the USL. And then the MISL, the Major Indoor Soccer League, with teams like the Rochester Ravens play in. So we believe that the strength of the USL back office and their umbrella leagues, married to the MISL and the great traditions of pro indoor soccer that they have in the MISL,
annual kickoff dinner for the Rochester Ravens, and we welcome you here this evening to the Italian American Sports Club for a fantastic evening. You're going to have a great dinner. We're going to start. You've already had some of the appetizers. They've got the pasta cooking right now. They always like to have about 15 minutes. That's why we get this thing started. So you get the pasta cooked just right with the fresh sauce. That'll be delivered to you right at your tables, family style. Then after that, we're going to have a traditional Italian second course meal with some chicken and sausage. You know, you're going to have your salad, and you're going to have vegetables and potatoes. So we put the dessert on the table. A lot of it has already gone and disappeared. But that's just so we can get it to you before, you know, everything else gets out on the table. All right? So we've got a fine dinner planned for you. We've got a fantastic evening, and we hope you enjoy it. We've got all of the Raven players here this evening, and they're sitting at the table with each and every one of you, so that please get to know them. They're great ladies, great soccer players, and they're getting ready for their first game on Sunday. So we're going to have a great time watching them this year, competing very well in the W League. I wanted to just introduce a couple of the people that we had here, local celebrities. First one I'd like to introduce is the president of the Rochester Rhinos, a former Rochester Lancer, Pat Ercole. Pat? With them also is the vice president of the Rochester Rhinos, Dave Zielinski. Dave. This guy is really a phenomenal coach. Does a great job, and he likes to get the fans in an uproar because he likes changing the line around. He just does it to get everybody engaged. Coach of the Rochester Rhinos, Bob Lillard. Bob, come on, stand up. We also have a fantastic guy here this evening. He's a former Rhinos player with their inaugural team. He's the coach at Aquinas. He's a great coach for the Empire United Soccer Program. And his son is right now down in Tampa, Florida, playing with the U17 national team. Howard Allen. Howard, come on, stand up, Howard. We are blessed in Rochester because we are known as Soccer Town USA. And the Rhinos really got that on the map for us when they started. And one of the guys that helped them along the way to do that, fantastic soccer enthusiast, tremendous supporter of soccer in this area, had a phenomenal restaurant, and now has a great operation of pizza and even donuts. Soccer, Sam. Sam, over now to Phil Mercado. Phil, the voice tonight, our MC. Here you go, Phil.
Thanks, Bernie. The Rochester Ravens also want to thank Advantage Federal Credit Union, obviously Favor Homes, Integrated Systems, and of course, Laura mentioned Southern Florida's Pizza, all fine sponsors of Rochester Ravens soccer. The Ravens this year are moving to a new home permanently, and that will be at Aquinas, and the Ravens are very excited about this. Aquinas is going to be a smaller venue, but it will add a lot more intimate atmosphere for the girls. I think the team played one game there last year, and I think the players enjoyed playing on that field. The fans being right next to them, and I think it's going to be a great addition. So looking forward to being our home games over there. The first home game, as you probably know, is May 28th. So we enjoy seeing you all out there on May 28th. Now I want to introduce to you the owner of the Ravens, Doug Miller.
The turnout gets bigger and bigger, and I thank you for that. And I owe a big thank you to Bernie. Bernie, where are you? Yeah, stand up again. Give this guy a round of applause because you know, a quick story for those who were here. When I came here in 1996 to play for the Rhinos, and I said to Pat, I said, I'm going to stay in Rochester. I need a place to stay. And there was a friend of mine who said, if you're going to stay in Rochester and you have to live on the west side, you've got to go to Blueberry Hill. And, you know, he's a huge supporter of soccer, you know, for the Rhinos and for the Ravens, and he's just overall a great supporter. So, Bernie, thank you very much. I appreciate it. A lot of thank yous out there, but I want to welcome the Raven players this year, the trialists and the players returning. They kicked off, just to show you the commitment that they have, they kicked off at 5:30 this morning, trained from 5:30 to 7, and then 12 to 2, and they'll be doing it again for the next 5 days. So there's a lot of commitment from these girls, so give them a round of applause. I'd like to introduce the table over here. For those who don't know, my wife, Carrie, stand up, go ahead. Yeah. She's the reason why I'm still in Rochester, and if you didn't know the story, she danced for the Rhinos back in 1996, and it took me 2 years to get her to marry me. And my daughters, Kayla, Callista, my in-laws, Pat and Bev, and Mary Jo, who helps babysit my 2 daughters, so thank you. You know, we have, like Bernie said, we have the Rhinos that are here supporting us. I thank Pat and the whole Rhino staff for coming out and supporting us. The Lancers and, you know, the Lancer Legends, because there is a huge announcement today, you know, with the USL and the MISL, and just wanted to congratulate the Lancer owners on their achievement in going forward to bringing indoor soccer to Rochester. So a big round of applause for that as well. And there was a special announcement that I was told to make for all the Lancer Legends. The Golden Ticket promotion, because you are a Lancer Legend and help soccer turn this into Soccertown USA, you all get a Golden Ticket, which is a lifetime pass to the Lancers. So congratulations on that. This is our 3rd year. When I took this over 3 years ago, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. 3 years later, still don't. But you know, there's a lot of talented girls here that are from the community and that have grown up here. And for all the little girls that are in any youth program, these girls are role models for you. And you know, as I said last year, for the girls that played for the Ravens, you have a huge role here as a role model. And you need to embrace it so that you can have an impact on these little girls to go forward. They want to be like you, and you have to act that way. And being a true professional, whether you play for the Ravens, the Flash, or the national team. So it is a huge responsibility, and when I turned pro in 1991, it was one that I embraced. And my expectation is that you will embrace it as well and help continue to have this as Soccertown USA. Like Phil said, we're moving to Aquinas. And it's a great location for us. It's a smaller environment. It's very, very cozy. You'll get to know the girls. They're very talented. They work hard. come out and see us. You know, as Phil said, our first game is the 22nd. If you want to travel up to Toronto with us, but the 28th is our home opener against Ottawa, and we're looking forward to you coming out and supporting us. So thank you very, very much, and God bless.
And now, let's introduce to you the new head coach of the Ravens, Adam Schwartz.
Good evening. Thanks so much for coming out. Obviously, for me, it's an honor and a privilege to be coaching the Rochester Ravens, one I'm grateful for. And before I go any further, I just want to make mention of my assistant coach, who's a very, very devoted soccer person. And he is sitting over in that area there, and it's John Barcurdy. He's a dear friend of mine, and I never really call him by his last name, so I went up to him and asked him how to pronounce his last name. So he often goes by Coach B, but anyways, we're blessed to have him as well. Obviously, we have set the highest standards for the girls and expectations, and we have those expectations both on and off the field. The challenges are immense. Today we did start training, and obviously Sunday we start our season with our first match. So we have a lot of area to cover in a short period of time. But with that comes great opportunity and great opportunities for growth as well. So looking forward to that. Again, thank you for supporting us, and enjoy the evening. And girls, we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m.